How you doing? Hero of None here, talking a little bit on our ESO Weekly, which I've failed to do for a little while now because I've been working on a few other things, including our dungeon tour and a few new pages to go on the website. This new site is going to have some good stuff for you guys, and I'm hoping I at least did enough to it that it's going to be simple enough for folks to read and find some of the interesting stuff they're interested in. And what I worked on for the first part of this is specifically meta sets that you can use in your various builds. So here we have our PVE tank. We're going to basically go over overviews, race, Mundus. On the armor side here, we have what sets you can use, monster helms, and enhancements like your armor traits and weapon enchantments here. And we have it for tanks, healers, magicka DPS, and stamina DPS, okay? Specific things that I can say on the tanking sets here. We have two sections here. We have health and mitigation armor weapon sets and utility armor weapon sets here. The difference on these two is this stuff here gives you a lot of mitigation and a lot of health. This stuff here gives you some utility that you can use. Typically for general tanking, you can actually take two of these utility sets and do it in most any of the content generally. If you're going to look at some of the harder DLC dungeons, doing off tanking for trials, typically you want to have a mitigation tank set here along with the utility set. And then finally, if you're going to do something that's ultra hard mode, Hell Raw, Citadel hard mode, where you have to take a lot of damage, mitigation health tank sets here on both of those, okay? Also, we got some monster helms with that, and a few other good stuff as well. For healer sets, of course, we go over that. Armor. Enhancements. Magicka, same thing. What you can be looking for and all this other stuff. Now, this is made for the current 3.1 Horns of the Reach DLC. This will change every patch, and I will try to keep this updated as far as I can get myself up to update this and ask people where it came from. So it should be a good resource for a lot of people here. Now, the reason this is not a build thing is I'm going to be looking to give some build videos a little bit later. However, a lot of the build videos that are currently coming out for PvE are just the same sets, different rotations per the class, and then not a whole lot of other stuff here. And I have a lot of folks coming in asking, can I use this set with this set? Can I use this with this? I don't have the ability to get this because I don't have the DLC. Well, guess what? All this stuff here shows you, okay, this is crafted, easiest to get. World drops, you can buy these inside the game. Dungeon drops, you can get these in the basic stuff here. And then things like the expansion halls of fabrication for trial drop here is something you can only get if you have Morrowind. If you're looking at, let me see if I can find it here. Like Orsinium DLC crafted stuff for Law Julianos, for example. You have to have the DLC stuff to do it. But you can also ask a friend to get it for you. Or if it's something like a dungeon drop DLC stuff like White Gold Tower for Spellpower Cure, you can find all that stuff inside there. Alright. So this should be a good resource for you guys to find a lot of that stuff. Hopefully I'll get this uplinked into the site afterward. I'll put the links down below in the video for this here, but a little self-promotion, but hopefully this is going to be a good resource for you. I'm hoping. If you have any comments or anything like that, put it in the description below, or go ahead and post it on here. I also want to thank, of course, Flamage, GM Revelation, Isia, Koju, Shock, and Yodasaid for all giving input on this, helping me out on some of the design of this, letting me know some of the sets that I'm thinking are good and not actually good, etc. Alright? Catch you guys later.